Hey, what's going on? So, like, a long time no see. I've been going through a lot as usual, but what's been a bummer has been just like every year for most of my life, one thing I can look forward to escape from the stress and havoc I've been going through my entire life was like the feeling of the holidays, the like warm, fuzzy feeling of Christmas, or the grateful feeling, or the feeling of being greedy on Thanksgiving, and so on and so forth. So the thing is, I just didn't really care for Thanksgiving, especially since the true meaning of Thanksgiving. So I wanted to do like an alternative of Friendsgiving, but since I do not have people of that clan yet, I have just skipped Thanksgiving and I just did not celebrate it. And for Christmas, I'm not personally going to celebrate Christmas because I personally don't believe there is anything to celebrate it for. I've only celebrated Christmas only because I was raised upon it. When I was younger, I didn't want to celebrate Christmas. My family just celebrated it anyways, and that's their prerogative, but I've never really been a king to Christmas besides the presents, really. And I've never really been a religious person as a child, even when I was raised. I wasn't raised religious, but I was raised in a religious family. Never believed in it, so it's just like, there's no reason to celebrate Christmas, especially since I've always knew it's just been a cash grab because they don't really care about the real meaning of Christmas, even if it's not religious. But the thing is, even though I did know those things, I was still really excited to, just experience it because it's just like a couple days where there won't be any fighting or any yelling or, you don't have to worry about any type of stressors usually on Christmas and on holidays. And the funny thing is, as I age, it's not really like the sparkle has gone away. Like, I still have, the same thing I felt when I was a child. But the thing is, what's so interesting is like, I don't know, everything just feels so commercially and corporate-y. And nothing really feels like Christmas. I feel like really if you want to really feel the Christmas spirit, you might have to have siblings, younger siblings or children or something of the sort. So I guess feel the nostalgia, I feel a little Christmas feeling. But I do feel like in general, holidays has lost its feeling, especially over the past 3 years with what that's happened worldwide. And I really doubt the US has really been fully recovering from this, which is so weird. But I just don't feel like, Christmas has been it anymore. And the thing is, what's so interesting is like I don't really hear a lot of people actually talk about their Christmas like wish list and like talk about how they want to just experience Christmas and spend time with their family. I don't hear any of that anymore, honestly. And I only heard or seen one trend on TikTok just showing like, oh, this will be my Christmas this will be my Christmas wish list. But really, like the years prior, people would go like all out for Vlogmas. I don't really see many Vlogmas vlogs anymore. People go all out for just buying like Christmas costumes and props to just post for fun or for like attention on social media. I remember people would just in general feel a little bit more excited, and I haven't really seen many commercials of anything Christmas related. Possibly like a few, like maybe like an Old Navy commercial and then a couple here and there, but in comparison to years ago, even through like influencers or through like my phone or something, like any mobile device, I haven't even seen any. And although I did delete my social medias like completely because it's just not worth it for me. I know they say it's good to grow your business, but it's just personally not a match for me. Even though like when I did use it, I didn't really see a lot of like Christmas things. Even when I turned out like personal ads and stuff like that, personalized ads, I didn't see anything. And I just wonder if it's just like I don't know. Maybe it's because I guess people are so overly consumeristic. Is that even a thing? Is that even a word? Maybe it's just because people are so into consumerism more than ever, in my opinion. I guess it's to the point where companies don't necessarily need to over advertise or even advertise at all about, buying anything, honestly. Because albeit we are in a recession, we are going through inflation and stuff like that, but even though we are going through that, at the same time, you still see people buying Birkin bags and going to like Miami and out of the country. And even though these people in secret are either buying it used or renting it or getting fakes or using Afterpay or their credit card, etc., or splitting this trip between 5 or 7 different people, even though there are ways around it truly, because these people do fake it more than you think, still in general those things cost more than $100, and that is a pretty penny, especially nowadays, and also especially since the average American cannot actually afford going broke, because if they lost their job, they had no money to even have cushion to even pay their rent or anything. They don't even have a savings account. I think a third of Americans or something don't even have money in their savings account or something like that. So that can also be a factor with it too. Obviously people are going through things, but even though, like I said, at the same time, people are still profusely buying things, even if it's at a cheaper rate. And that's what I'm interested in, because I'm wondering, well, I'm just curious. Maybe the holiday spirit isn't there no more. I know that's partially can be done. And that's partially probably because of companies, and maybe they're trying to just be cheap for the next 3 years to get their money back up, the money they lost. Maybe people just don't care that much anymore, or like I said, I might be right. Maybe people are just so overly consumeristic, which makes no sense to me, because if we were in a lockdown for a year to 2 or 3 years, in general, why would people even buy clothes to stay inside the house? Why would people even... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And what's so weird, it's just why are people just micro trends hasn't been a thing up until the pandemic, in my opinion, because we never heard about a big turnaround on trends in 4 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. I remember the butterfly shirt, that butterfly top with the sequins on it, that was the hottest craze, and then nobody talks about it no more. Nobody talks about it. Nobody really cares about it at all. Nobody even brings it up. Nobody even wears that shit anymore. The Dior lip oil, that's popular right now. It's been popular for the past few months, but nobody cared about it up until half a year ago. There's more things, and it's just so interesting. It's there's been micro trends going on for I guess everything, honestly, and even for furniture, so it's getting everywhere. So I think that's also why, that can also be my speculation, because really though, why isn't people, I'm just wondering. And I guess it's also because I really don't know. I really don't know why. But in my opinion, I think even if I had people to spend time with for Christmas or whatever, it just really wouldn't feel the same. And I know obviously 2023 is different than 2005 or whatever, but I don't know, it just wouldn't feel the same. So I guess things just don't feel the same anymore, I guess. I don't know. But I just really confused. I'm wait, there hasn't been a lot of advertisements about that at all. But yeah, what do you think? Have you been seeing a lot of advertisements? Is it because I'm just not on media that much? Or what? I don't know. Because even when I go on anything on Pinterest or on Tumblr or any other social media site, even when I go on not logged in, I don't really see anything related to any holidays. Like, even for Thanksgiving, I didn't even see anything. Probably for, like, for some restaurants, but really, I thought that's interesting. Like, you know, besides, like, going to, like, a ski trip or something, like, there's really, in terms of consumerism, there's really nothing. I could be wrong, but, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, but, I don't know, things just don't feel the same anymore. I don't know, the air is different, things are changing, and there's nothing wrong with things are changing, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's wrong, you're like, where's the holiday spirit? Maybe it's just me, but who knows? Bye!